I believe justice will be found through the criminal process.
Let's get to the latest on the investigation into the murders of 4 Idaho college students. This happened in mid-November as those 4 students were inside a home off campus. We did learn just yesterday that a suspect, this guy on your screen, was taken into custody. Jennifer Dowling with our Fox 13 Seattle team is in Pullman, Washington. That is where investigators searched the apartment of that suspect. Thank you so much for being here with us.
And investigators were combing through it all last night. It was in this building right behind me, the G building here, and that was all taped off. Investigators were going to and from the apartment, taking what looked like evidence out and bringing equipment in. It is quiet this morning. The crime scene tape is gone, and the investigators don't look to be there right now at this time, but it was an active scene last night. Meantime, I spoke to a neighbor of Bryan Kohberger. He says that he was very surprised that he has been tagged now to these murders.
Oh, this is really scary for me. So when I was surprised when I saw cops there, I was like, okay, what is going on?
Students were shocked when investigators descended on this apartment complex in Pullman, Washington, after WSU student Bryan Christopher Kohberger was arrested for the murders of 4 college students across state lines in Moscow, Idaho. Subankar Ghosh was his upstairs neighbor.
I was like so surprised.
The two had occasionally talked in passing about their PhD programs.
Because he was talkative, so when we first met, he was like, oh, hi, I'm Bryan. So then I was like, I'm Subankar. So this is not common for like with other people, but he was like kind of talkative and liked to talk. So then I felt that he's a kind of nice guy who likes to talk.
Ghosh is part of the computer science department. He says Kohberger talked to him about his studies in the criminology and criminal justice department.
So I was like, how do you do your research? I think he said like he does experiment, like goes and talk to people.
Ghosh believes Kohberger lived alone. The 28-year-old was taken into custody by local police and the FBI at 3 a.m. in the Scranton, Pennsylvania area, according to a source in law enforcement. Messages seeking comment were left for officials at WSU. The Associated Press also reports that he graduated from Northampton Community College in Pennsylvania, with a spokesperson from the college saying that he received an Associate of Arts degree in psychology in 2018. Kohberger's apartment is only about a 15-minute drive from the rental home where the 4 students were stabbed to death. Meantime, the arrest announcement comes on the day that 2 victims were remembered at an Idaho memorial service Friday afternoon.
It's so bad. Yeah, I'm really sorry for that.
So now we have students on 2 campuses reeling from the news that a Washington State University student has been arrested. One here in the Washington area at WSU and another campus of students in Moscow, Idaho. Josh?
All right, so now the question, of course, becomes we don't really know a motive at this time, and we are waiting to learn a little bit more. So what is next in this whole process?
Well, we are waiting for a hearing in Pennsylvania. There's going to be an extradition hearing coming up in the next couple days to see when Kohberger might be extradited back here to the Idaho area and face some justice here. People are eagerly awaiting that because we're supposed to learn more at that time. Some more arrest documents, some court documents are set to be released. They're sealed right now, but once he is extradited, we may know more about exactly why the details of this case led investigators to Bryan Kohberger. Josh?
All right, Jennifer Dowling with our Fox 13 Seattle team. Thank you so much for joining us.